Shalom, this is GMS Holland Sit Downs coming back with a lesson. I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakakudash. Double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there that's spreading this word of sincerity and the truth all over the four corners of the earth. Now look what we got here. RT News. Breaking news. The 11th of July. Today it is what? 11th of July. So it's today's news. Yeah, you can see what the title says, man. Guess I'm not gonna name it Pizzagate because you know my video is gonna be taken down. But the title of this this news article is Pizzagate 2.0. Wayfair forced to deny bizarre rumors its overpriced cabinets are child trafficking child trafficking front. Okay, so they are investigating this. You can drive 100. They are investigating, new Pizzagate things. Like they've been talking about how they use code words to communicate concerning child trafficking. They had this one email wherein they spoke about Obama, that Obama made more than 1,600 pizza orders this year, something like that. 1,600 pizza orders, which is just a code language for children, man. Child trafficking. Okay, so this article, Wayfair is this website, right, where you can buy certain things, and it says they are forced to deny bizarre rumors it's overpriced cabinets. Okay, so they have these cabinets online that are way too overpriced. Now here it is. You still see information coming out about this Pizzagate. So it's not, even though you don't hear of it for a while, it's still happening, and it's still being investigated, because we are living in a time where Esau and America is being exposed. Esau and America is being exposed, and Yahweh Shem Shai is taking care of those things. That the truth is gonna come out. So it says, furniture marketplace Wayfair was forced to address accusation of sex trafficking after an elaborate Pizzagate SK conspiracy drawing connections between the names of overpriced items and missing children went viral. The speculation was apparently kicked off on Reddit with user Princess Peach 1987 posting a screenshot of the furniture seller's WFX utility cabinet collection to the site's conspiracy forum that highlighted the sky-high prices between $12,699.99 and $14,499.99 for a single cabinet, and the odd names like Samaya, Alivia, Yaritza, and Neraya, which allegedly matched the names of missing children. So it says, is it possible Wayfair involved in human trafficking with the WFX utility collection? Because the thing is, if you put a cabinet online of $15,000, ain't nobody gonna buy that shit except the person that knows what he's gonna receive. You understand? So if a person knows, like, okay, if I go on this website and I want to order, they've been doing that. That's why here above you see the article about Ghislaine Maxwell, who's being brought to court for child trafficking also as we speak. Fixing up little girls and probably also little boys for this dude Jeffrey Epstein, man. This article states cool people knew Ghislaine Maxwell supplied underage girls for sex. Reddit's ex-CEO says takes back revelation immediately. Yeah, because he doesn't want to get exposed himself. You see, these people, they are in a situation that they have information, but they are scared to speak about it because their own information is going to be spewed out too. That's how these elites work. These elites, they don't allow you in their circle if they don't have nothing on you neither. That's why when artists and celebrities want to make it to the 20 million club, they have to do some filthy shit, man, which is all being recorded and it's all being written on paper what this person did. So if you do some crazy shit, your ass is gonna be exposed, man. Your ass is gonna be exposed. So snitching, it can cause problems for yourself. Okay, so Wayfair has a cabinet. Let me show you the prices. It has a cabinet right here with the name Naraya storage cabinet. Now Naraya is a girl that's missing. Then it says Yaritza storage cabinet. That's very disturbing, and it's very how you call that? Coincidental that these names pop up on the cabinets, and they are way too expensive. Nobody's gonna buy a simple ass cabinet like this, man. Nobody's gonna buy that for no fucking $15,000. But they can't put it up on their website. They just put it up on their website because they know the people that know what this is all about, they will buy. You know, so I strongly believe that this could very much be true, man. Because it makes no sense to put a $15,000 cabinet up on your website unless some things is going on. Now I don't know this Wayfair. You probably know it. Wayfair is a marketplace in America. Well, we from Holland, so we don't know. But how I see it, this is a website where you can buy stuff, and here you have all these people talking about it. So it says so let's go back. Is it possible Wayfair involved in human trafficking with their WFX utility collection, or are these just extremely overpriced cabinets? She asked amateur slut, I don't know what the fuck that is, amateur sluts. Combing Wayfair's site immediately found oddities well beyond the cabinet section, including absurdly priced thrown pillows and one-of-a-kind rugs that also appeared to share the names of missing children. The rumors quickly spiraled out of control on social media, with some confused users claiming Wayfair was actually shipping trafficking children inside the prize cabinets, something absent from the original posting, while others suggested plugging the SKU numbers of the suspect merchandise into a search engine would turn up photos of the child for sale. This is crazy. Under a particular product name. Still others observed Wayfair had started scrubbing its site of the incriminating material. Surely an admission of guilt. Yeah, why would you all of a sudden take it down? If there's nothing wrong with it, you have no reason to take it down. But now all of a sudden you take it down. Child missing names as overpriced cabinets. That makes no sense, right? And then when you are being exposed, now all of a sudden you take it down. So what's going on? The thing that's going on is that all these web shops and websites and commercial companies are linked to of course rich ass CEOs. Those companies are being owned by rich ass CEOs, which already are amongst the million. amongst the $1 million club.
Multi-million.
So multi-million. You know, if you own a worldwide web shop, you amongst the multi-millionaires, man. Now, when you come amongst the multi-millionaires, you're gonna have some child trafficking connections, man. You're gonna be amongst those sodomites and those satanic people to do all these kind of rituals, man. Now, if he, as a CEO, is amongst these type of people, and he's the CEO of this web shop, Wayfair, you can just say, hey, just type in the name, and when you see overpriced cabinets, you already know. You see, this is all these are all connections on how to say that, on the higher levels amongst each other. But now all of a sudden, someone noticed this shit and exposed the shit out of it, man. And that's what I'm trying to say. This is the day and age that we are living in. We are living in the time wherein Esau is being exposed for the filthiness and the abominations that is within his borders, man. There's a lot of things going on also here in Holland that we don't know about, man. These things, they be doing it behind closed doors, man. But here, you also got the Bilderberg family. Okay? You got the DuPonts also stationed over here. You got a lot of devils and rich, filthy ass banker families stationed over here, man. Together with Germany. When we was in Germany, Frankfurt, we saw high ass banking buildings, and then the top floor would be the lights on, man. The lights would be on the top floor, and even this one, and it was stationed. Those banks are stationed in the Rothschild Park. Okay, the park is called Rothschild Park, and then the whole building is shut down in the evening. But then only the top floor is fully lit up with lights. So you already know what's going on over there, man. You already know. Why the hell is that top floor fully lit up? And then you had this one bank, it was lit up with red lights. And then this other top floor of the bank was lit up with yellow light. You see? So there's a lot of shit going on that we don't know about daily, man. Daily. But guess what? We are in the time that Esau is being exposed for his wickedness, and his filthiness and his abomination is going to be visible to the eye of the world. You know, so this is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." Sitting in the dust is a state of being destroyed. It's a state of being beaten down.
Confused, right?
Confused, beaten down. How you say that? Like Job. Job says, "Sat amongst the ashes." He was beaten down by Satan. You know. So it says, "O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Yeah, this so-called God-fearing country, right? Well, but nowadays their bullshit is being exposed. It's being exposed that they be fucking little children, man. It's being exposed that their churches are full of pedophiles. It's being exposed that they have code names like Pizzagate and what else? Ice cream, I believe. Cheese. You want a lot of cheese on it. Do you want young cheese or old cheese? That all those things represent code names for what type of children you want to have, man. A bunch of pedophilia going on. So when all of this is being exposed to the world, guess what? How you call that shit? The status of America is going down, man. You know, so before it's going down in a way that it's gonna be physical with nuclear missiles and World War III, it's gonna go down mental, man.
Spiritually,
basically, yeah, spiritually, by being exposed for what they be doing, man. For the bullshit that they be doing, Con.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. It's like many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Yeah, so we are living in a time wherein knowledge is increased, man. You can research a lot of things, and when certain people decide to speak up about it, hey, that's exactly when this knowledge is being increased, man. People speak up about it, and that's when America's being exposed, or whatever faction or cult needs to be exposed, man. Information is out there. That's the time we are living in. Is that more?
That was it.
Gone. So it says, "Thou shalt thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Yeah, because if you find out that this shit is going on, there's nothing tender and delicate about it, man. You know, if you see that they have certain hand signs, which represent that they are in the same satanic cult. The reason I say it is because right in front of me is driving a car with the 666 hand sign, man. You know, if you find...
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah, if you find out these things... Let me show y'all. See that? If you find out... And that's the spirit, man. But if you find out these things through the internet and get to know what these companies are all about, then you can see, hey, he's putting the thumb upon the knuckle of the other man, you know, showing showing that he has authority over him. He's a higher level Mason. Yeah, he's a higher level Mason. Things like this, man. Pictures are online of this Rothschild or Rockefeller that's pointing the finger to the chest of this Prince of England, man. What is his name again? Prince Harry or something. Let me look it up. Look, because the mainstream people, these so-called normal people, right? They don't know shit about this. Here it shows you a picture. Prince Charles is being poked in the chest by ruling elite. Evelyn, what is his name again? Evelyn, Evelyn, let me go to the website. Evelyn D. Rothschild. I typed in Rockefeller, but it's a Rothschild. Evelyn D. Rothschild. You see, he's being poked in the chest, man. Ain't he supposed to be the Prince of England, man? Listen up, boy. This is what you're gonna do. You see? That's how it goes, man. So, like the brother just read, we're living in a time that knowledge shall increase. You can look up these things easily. Back in the days, you had to be there in that instant that he's being poked in the chest to know about it. Now clicks, photo is being taken, is being put upon Google, man. Now this is this other devil. What is this? This is one of the main devils, man. The Lord of the Rothschilds. What is his name again? This one.
I forgot his name. Burns looking motherfucker.
Dude finna die soon. But
He remind me of Burns from Simpsons.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Anyway, here you see a picture of Prince Charles fixing up his suit, man. He's fixing up his suit like he's his servant, man. Because that's really what he is, man. That's really what he is. The truth is being exposed, and you know, the time that these cults and this secret society, this Illuminati, everybody and his mama know about the secret Illuminati now, man. It's not secret no more, you know. But now we are living in the time where all these things is coming out. You have damn RT talking about Pizzagate 2.0. It's not 2.0, man. This is Pizzagate.
Period.
Pizzagate just straight up, man. There's no 2.0. It's just Pizzagate, you know, because this has been going on for years, man. And then the funny thing is, the so-called white man knows that he descends from the Romans and the Greeks, right? Now, what was these Romans and Greeks all about? These Romans and Greeks was all about homosexuality. They had bath houses that were only men were allowed to go in it. Then they had all kinds of faggot parties and shit in those bath houses. They would deal with each other. That's why in the book of Romans, why do you think it says it in the book of Romans? Romans chapter 1 says this. Because Jake was amongst those people, man. Because the book of Romans is written to the Israelites that were in Rome. So the book of Romans says this. Romans chapter 1 verse 26. For this cause the Most High gave them up to vile affection, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, which is sex, dealing with the woman, being with the woman, having her as a wife. They left that natural use, burned in their lust one towards another. That's sodomy, man. Homosexuality. Man with man working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. So, but who they got that from? Who they learned that from? They was amongst the Romans. They lived in Italy. They lived in Greece, where all these things was normal, man. Because the Greeks, what happened with the Greeks? They went amongst the Hamites. The Greek Empire flowed towards the land of Ham, which is now called Africa, where a lot of these sodomite things was going on always, man. The Hamites are great sodomites too. That's the example that Esau is taking from these Canaanites, these Hamites. Okay, so those things was going on back then. Now my point is, what makes you think that shit is not still going on nowadays, man? These old dusty ass devils having orgies, sex parties with each other and with little children, man. When you look at this movie called Alexander, yeah, this movie, it's a good movie to watch, man, because they show you a lot of things. When you look at this movie, this man is in love with this little boy, man. This was his little boy faggot boyfriend, man. That's what they showing you in this movie. He was dancing for him and stuff. He was taking him to his room. You see this? That's what they show you in this movie, Alexander, which is talking about Alexander the Creep of the Greek Empire. Okay? Showing you straight in your face that he had sex with little boys, man. Underaged boys. Treating them like his bitch. Now these things are still going on today, man. That's why a lot of children constantly be missing. And now all of a sudden, this big CEO of Wayfair allows these names of these missing children to be named as a casket. It's like not casket. You see, I fucked up. Cabinet. Yeah, I was bugging his brother with saying casket. Anyway, by naming the cabinets as the names of the missing girls, and then overpricing them above the normal price, because that's what it says here. Let me see. I just read it. I just read something about how much overpriced they are. Yeah, here it says people are suspecting that they are selling people in these large boxes, storages, cabinets on Wayfair. They all are the same product but have different names, all female names, and they are all priced 10 to 15K more than the cabinets sold elsewhere. Child trafficking is what this unicorn plushie says. Yeah.
I just wanted to make
Speak
sure.
up.
I just wanted to make sure that it was straight because, from my understanding, it was 800,000 children are missing per year. So it shows you that where are these children going? So right here it says, according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, roughly 800,000 children are reported missing each year in the United States alone. That's roughly 2,000 per day of those that are 115 child strangers abducted cases each year, which means the child was taken by an unknown person.
See? And these unknown persons, guess what? They work for the government, man. Yo, watch out. Dumbass. Be driving in front. Anyway, they work for the government, man. You got people that are being hired by the government to kidnap children, man. You see? That's an easy thing for the government to arrange. And you often see these things happen in movies and stuff like that. You might think like, oh yeah, but that's a movie. You shouldn't believe that. Yeah, right. This shit is happening, man. They picking up child pedophile rings, of the church, and then when they question the police why they have never noticed these things, they have to stay silent, man. The police force has to stay silent. And the police officers that actually find out, you often see that they are getting fired from their job. It's crazy shit, yeah.
There's a movie called Taken. I watched it, pissed me off, but it shows you how that they pick out certain children and kidnap them for the ultra rich people, because what they were doing is kidnapping these children that were like especially virgins and stuff, and they will keep them, and then they will sell them to the highest bidder, and then that person will come and rape that child, man. And you got the movie Taken 2, and I think Taken 3. So it shows you that even through the movies that this is what they're doing, man. Taking children and raping them.
Yeah, so here you got some statements, Wayfair statements. So this bitch Audrey Conklin, she states, there is of course no truth to these claims. The products in question are industrial grade cabinets that are actually accurately priced. But wait a minute, they are the same. So why do they have different prices? These are the same cabinets. Why do they have different prices? From 15,000 to 10,000 to 12,000, but they look the same. Meanwhile, they have different child names. Why are the cabinets of the web shop also named with child names? Why is that? Why is that then? You see, so this is the defense, but at the same time they took down the things, man. Why are the cabinets being taken down from the web shop if there is nothing to hide? That's the thing, man. So back to Isaiah chapter 47 and 2. Take the millstone and grind the meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover thy thigh. Pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. You see, because this wickedness is being exposed right now. And guess what? There's a reward for it. And that reward is going to be given by the Lord Yahushua. Yeah?
This is Nahum chapter 3 verse 5. Behold, I'm against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame.
That's right.
And I will cast abominable filth upon thee.
So the kingdoms is being shown the shame of America, the filthy and nasty abominations that they be doing, bestiality, homosexuality, pedophilia. That shame is being shown to the world, man. Pizzagate, is all being exposed. The MK Ultra techniques that they have to brainwash children into becoming sex slaves, man. All of those things is being exposed. Okay?
And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile.
And make thee vile, man. They've been vile, but the Most High is showing how vile they really are, man. That's why in the book of Maccabees it also speaks about when the Grecians came into power, being the so-called white people, evils were multiplied on the earth, man. Why do you think that is? You see? So that was it.
And I will set thee as a gazing stock.
Yeah, I will set thee as a gazing stock. What is a gazing stock? It's a bull where everyone is looking at. That's why the scripture speaks about that we shall be a gazing stock. The man that teach in the highways and byways. Why is that? We are a spectacle unto them, man. Men standing with garments, reading the Bible, big ass beards. What are they doing here? What are they doing? That's that spectacle, man. So Esau is a spectacle now too, but a spectacle unto wickedness. The bullshit that he be doing, the wickedness and the abominations that he be spreading across the world. And not only these devils are doing it, man. Believe me, you got Moabites, you got Ammonites, you got Ishmaelites on that level that are doing the same foul things, man. You got Hamites, you even got Jake doing these things, man.
They're all underneath the vibration of Satan.
Exactly, they are all underneath that vibration of Satan, man. Which this whole kingdom is based upon, that vibration. Do you want power? Bow down to Satan, man. Now Satan has certain ways that certain things that he wants you to do to give him more strength. To give these entities, to give you more strength, Salakia, because Satan has his strength. But if you want more strength, more power, and more might, you need to do certain rituals for Satan, man. You need to do certain rituals, man. Hey, this is crazy, man. We driving in this tunnel, and then these activists have written down stop the how you call this monodioxide, I believe. Let me look it up. CO2 scam. I believe it is. Yeah, nitrogen. So there's a whole discussion going on here in Holland about the CO2 that it needs to be lessened, and it just said in the tunnel, stop the CO2 hoax, in the EU, this and that. So we are living in a time nobody's falling for the bullshit things of Esau no more, man. People are not falling for those things no more. So verse 4, as for our Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. You see, because that whole vibration of America is gonna be destroyed. That whole satanic kingdom that we are living in right now is gonna be destroyed, man. You see? So it says daughter of the Chaldeans. Now, what is a Chaldean? A Chaldean is a sorcerer, man. One that does witchcraft. Here it says Chaldean cloth breakers, a territory in lower Mesopotamia bordering on the Persian Gulf. The inhabitants of Chaldea living in the lower Euphrates and Tigris. Those persons considered the wisest in the land by extension. Now if we dig deeper, here it says But it doesn't give. Yeah, here at the bottom it says Chaldean. From the Chaldeans having greatly addicted to astrology, this name is also applied to astrologers, magicians. You see, and profane writers. So warlocks, magicians.
HA.
Huh? What?
HA.
What's that?
Hell's Angel.
Okay. So when we go to Revelation, it also speaks about what you can find in this country that is called a lady, that is called actually a whore in the book of Revelation, that sits upon a scarlet-colored beast. So it says, Revelation chapter 18 verse 11, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Yeah, because America is a great buyer, man. America likes to import. He likes to export also, but nobody want to buy the filthy shit that America has to offer, man. It says, verse 12, the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all tine wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and of all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and of iron and of marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. You see, that's what you can get in America, slaves and souls of men. You know, these children are being trained as being sex slaves, man. You know, when this Pizzagate was coming out, I believe around 2015, you know, this girl spoke up, man. She said she was raised being a sex slave, and she was being impregnated by these dusty old men, and she had to eat her own fetus, man. She got aborted, her child got aborted, and she had to eat their own fetus together with those men. That's some crazy shit, man. And the thing is, she thought it was all normal because her aunt trained her to believe all these things. And then guess what? Only one person got imprisoned because of these allegations, man. But guess what? This girl be speaking up about thousands and thousands of men raping her in and out, man. Making her eat aborted fetuses and stuff like that together with them, but only one man got arrested. So he just had to take the hit for the whole team, man. For the whole team of devils. You see,
He probably got paid off.
Paid off.
A little bit of time, and then some money came out with a bag.
Yeah, all paid off out of the yeah. Like it's news that this guy is now arrested, and then he goes into the prison door, and in the back of the prison he just goes out again with a bag of money. You know, they be doing things we don't know of, but like I said, in this time that we are living in right now, a lot of information is coming out, and a lot of things is being exposed. So to me it's clear, man, about this. To me it's clear about this Wayfair. Rumors about the cabinets and child trafficking. For me, it's clear, man. I'm wondering how I'm gonna name this video, because it will most likely be pulled down if I give any hint about what this video is talking about. But we will see, man. You know, so to me, by the looks of it, it looks damn real, man. You know, but of course they denying all this shit. You have to think about the CEOs that are multimillionaires, who they chilling with, who they are amongst. That's what you gotta look at. Wayfair is a big company. okay, which sits upon millions. You can't just sit upon millions and not be involved into all this filthy, abominable shit that is going on in this kingdom. You have to be amongst them, man. So yeah, man, with that, I'm gonna say, Kala Layam, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Rakakadash, Shalom to the elect.